Another chapter in Collingwood's proud railway past has been closed. The first wood-burning locomotive puffed its way into Collingwood on January 1st, 1855. Now, in 2011, the town of Collingwood marked the closure of the Barrie Collingwood Railway as the last train pulled into town just before noon on Thursday, July 14th. Collingwood Mayor Sandra Cooper and Simcoe County Warden and Mayor of Wasaga Beach Cal Patterson were both on board for the final journey. Mayor Cooper said she was reflecting on Collingwood's lifelong connection with the railway as she rode the train on its final trip to town.
But what comes to me is the history of the rail, and the rail was here long before Collingwood. So today it's a celebration. It's a celebration of our history and about Collingwood, who we are. It was a difficult decision to make, but year in and year out where we're having to spend substantial dollars in keeping the rail going. And we wanted to support our local industry, and it came to a point that it was down to one industry, and economically it just didn't make sense, but still in your heart it's a sad day in that regard. Hopefully that with the attention drawn today that you don't know what the outcome could be after all.
Cal Patterson said he experienced many emotions riding the train, but understands shutting down the railway was an economic decision.
I have very mixed emotions of originally being from Collingwood and seeing the train for many years, and now being the mayor of Wasaga Beach and the warden of Simcoe County. I have mixed emotions about it, but obviously it's an economic decision for the town of Collingwood, and it's somewhat of a difficult day, but time has to move on.
Rick Newlove is the General Manager, Corporate Services with the County of Simcoe.
Yeah, I worked for the City of Barrie at the time. It was 96, 97. We started talking to CN. They were thinking of tearing up the railway through Barrie and right through to Collingwood. So Collingwood and the City of Barrie got together, and we actually purchased the line from CN and started to put together a short rail operator to operate for the businesses in the area. We thought for economic development purposes it was the best thing to do to protect the businesses that we already have and to be able to expand businesses in the area in the future by supplying rail service to those industries.
Former Collingwood Mayor Doug Garbutt was involved in the original search to find a short-line rail operator to run the line to Collingwood.
Well, to me it's a very sad day that this is the last train is coming into Collingwood. I mean, our community's history was built on the railway. I mean, a couple of weeks ago we just had at our museum we had a big presentation in regards to rail, and I sat on a committee that we fought this for like 12 years with CN wanted to abandon it, and we were able to work with the City of Barrie, the Town of Collingwood, because it was happening in Barrie as well, to come up and find a short line operator who would operate this line. And at the time, I guess there was enough business revenue generated on it to make that, a profitable business. But my understanding is, and I haven't been involved in it for quite a while, is that, the businesses that were using the line at this end are not using it anymore. But to me, to rip up the line, we'll never get it back. It's gone forever as far as I'm concerned.
Collingwood Councillor Keith Hull saw the day's event as a chance to explore new opportunities.
I think that today it's both sort of a sad and sad day and a day of opportunity. The sad day because it's the stopping of a tradition in the community. The opportunity is that, like a lot of other communities, perhaps we will be able to access this rail line for a continuation of our trail system, which is world class. And it's an opportunity as well because although it's a stopping of an industrial train, we retain the ownership of the track itself, and perhaps other opportunities that we can explore, whether it be tourism, whether it be 20 years down the road, the extension of a GO service out of Barrie. So again, sad and an opportunity at the same time.
Councillor Ian Chadwick had the same vision as Councillor Hull. seeing the end of the railway as the potential beginning of something new.
Well, this is both sad and the start of a whole new process. I was there the day they announced it down in Utopia when they launched the first train, so I guess it's fitting that I be here for the last train that's coming to Collingwood too. I'm sad to see it go, but economically it's not a great thing for us. We have to look at new adventures, new challenges, and what we're going to do with this property.
Deputy Mayor Rick Lloyd said shutting down the railway was a financial matter, but he also sees hope for something new to happen.
You know, it's a sad day in some respect that this is going to be the last day for the train. The incredible part of it is there's still hope. Who knows? We have to advertise the rail for sale to allow another company or another organization or another level of government to consider maybe operating the train. So all's not lost at this point because we still have the next few weeks to advertise it for sale, and who knows, maybe there is somebody. I'm not aware of anyone, but if there is somebody, it'd be wonderful to see. The tradition of the rail in Collingwood over the years, it's just amazing. This is somewhat, I always feel a little bit reluctant to also say that it's a little bit short-sighted because financially we have to do this. Financially we can't afford to continue on, but being short-sightedness because who knows, someday a commuter train could possibly come to Collingwood, and it's going to be very difficult once we roll the rails up to get we'd have to go through the environmental assessment process to get it back again. And it's not really what any of this council wanted, but financially we had no choice, and it would be lovely to see a commuter train someday come to Collingwood.
Collingwood CAO Kim Wingrove was caught up in the town's railway history.
Well, I think that the tradition of rail in Collingwood has been a long and proud one. It's a very kind of a bittersweet day. Our hope, I think, as a community is that we can honor what's happened in the past and keep a look towards the future for, how this particular asset may be able to be used again in the future. I believe that this is just one stop in a long road for the rail service in Collingwood.
The Barrie Collingwood Railway served Collingwood's eastern industries on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Important partnerships were created between the municipalities of Barrie and Collingwood in the formation of the railway. The BCRY played an important role in facilitating Collingwood's industrial sector and now joins a celebrated and impressive chapter in the town's transportation history.